You know that moment? When everything feels like it's falling apart? When no matter how hard you try, nothing seems to work. That's exactly where she was. And she almost gave up. But what happened next? It changed her life forever. Her name was Maya. She wasn't born with special talents, or money, or a life that seemed easy. Grew up in a small town, in a family that struggled every single day. Bills piled up, opportunities were rare, and dreams felt like a luxury she couldn't afford. But Maya had a dream. She wanted to start her own bakery. She loved baking ever since she was a little girl. The smell of fresh bread, the joy of creating something with her hands, it made her feel alive. She imagined a small little shop where people would come in smiling, where her cakes would be remembered, where her hard work would finally pay off. So she worked. Every day after her regular job, she'd bake. She'd experiment with recipes, learn from mistakes, try to save every penny she could. Friends and family sometimes laughed. Why put yourself through so much? It's safer to just keep your job, they'd say. But she didn't listen. Not yet. Then life hit her hard. The rent for her small kitchen space doubled. Her savings, which she had worked years to collect, disappeared in a single month. A supplier she depended on suddenly went out of business. And worst of all, her health started to suffer from the stress and exhaustion. She woke up one morning, tired and worn out, and thought to herself, maybe they were right, maybe I can't do this. Maybe it's time to give up. For days, she sat on her bed, staring at her baking tools untouched. The oven felt like a reminder of failure. The flour in the cupboard was mocking her. Every step forward felt impossible. Every small failure was a weight pressing down on her. And then one evening, while scrolling through her phone, she stumbled upon an old message from her late grandmother. It was simple, just a note she had sent months ago. Maya, don't stop now. The world waits for your sweetness. Keep going, even if it's hard. Her heart ached. She missed her grandmother, who had always been her biggest supporter. And in that quiet moment, a small spark lit inside her. Maybe she couldn't give up, not yet. The next morning, Maya decided to try one last time. She invested the last of her savings in a single, small batch of cupcakes. She went door to door in her neighborhood, offering free samples, hoping to at least get some feedback. No one came at first. She thought, this is it. But then, a little girl appeared at her door, shyly taking a cupcake. This is amazing, she said. And her smile, it melted something inside Maya. Then a neighbor followed, then another, and another. Word started to spread. People were sharing pictures, talking about the cupcakes, asking where she baked them. Within weeks, her small experiment turned into a real business. She rented a tiny shop, started taking orders, and finally, slowly but surely, life started to change. The same challenges that almost crushed her became the very reason she worked harder, smarter, and with more heart. Every failure had taught her a lesson. Every disappointment had made her stronger. And in the end, that moment when she almost gave up became the turning point of her entire life. Right? So what's the lesson here? Life will test you. Life will push you to your limits. There will be moments when giving up feels easier, safer, and almost normal. But those moments are not the end. They are the fork in the road. You can give up. Or you can take one more step, even when it hurts. You can try one more time, even when everything says no. You can believe in yourself, even when no one else does. Because sometimes, just sometimes, life surprises you. And that one decision to keep going can change everything. Maya's story is not unique. Every person who has achieved something meaningful has faced that exact moment. The moment when everything feels lost, the moment when giving up seems like the only choice, and the moment that defines your future is the moment you choose to rise instead. So if you're watching this right now and life feels heavy, remember Maya. Remember her spark. Remember that one more step can turn your entire story around. Don't give up. Your moment of surprise, your breakthrough, your victory might just be around the corner. Ask yourself, what if you didn't give up? What if today, right now, you chose to take one more step? Could this be the moment that changes everything for you too? Because sometimes, the most beautiful chapters in life begin the moment you almost gave up.